Hi, it's Luna, aka your local kobold. And hello Liz, how are you? So yeah, I've been doing a lot of grinding in this game off screen. I've been doing a lot of learning about it and other stuff. I haven't progressed at all, except for level. And I am so itching to be able to kill those gargoyles. I'm glad you're doing well. One sign had a really creepy face on it and it just said head. What is this? Why? Why does it have such a creepy face on it? It just says head. What head? Yeah, I'm hyped for Sunday as well. Hello, Riley. Hi, hi. Where do I recognize this music from? Is there music playing? There shouldn't be music playing. Is there music playing? Is my music overlay still, like, playing over the top of desktop audio? Or, like, are you still hearing, like, the AFK screen? Doesn't worry. Humanity 9 before gargoyles. Yes! I got extra humanity here as well. It's fine. Oh, hello! I forgot you existed again. Yeah, like here. There we go. It's fine. Also, these guys drop Titanite shards so hecking frequently. Like, hi, Tuzi. So I lost all of my humanity, and then I managed to get 9 more by grinding, because, like, sometimes you just gain humanity by killing enemies. I don't understand when it happens or why it happens, but it sometimes just does. Classic message in DS3 was try tongue, but oh, that is immature. Oh, you're a bit behind? Heck, try refreshing page, that might fix something. You were still on AFK screen, okay. In which case I have no idea which song you were listening to. Because I can't hear my AFK screen, I have it muted. Okay, let's get up here. Let's go wreck some gargoyles. I hope I haven't overleveled too hard for the gargoyles, but, like, we'll see. Factorio is gonna be fun. Meet humanity. Oh, who is this? Solaire! Yes, I want to summon Sun, bro. Oh, did it not work? Yes, Knight Solaire! Praise for Sun! Okay, let's go beat this guy up. We're strong and we have Sun, bro. How can we possibly lose? He just cut its tail off immediately. Ah, heck. This is fine. Ah, I missed. This song vaguely sounds like, what's it called? Yeah. Star Wars, there we go, that's the word I'm looking for. Missed. Oh no, oh no 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 no. There we go, it's fine. You gotta be right back, okay. Solaire's dying. This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are folding right now. Solaire's dead. No! Sunbro! Ah, heck. Okay, we killed one of them. Oh jeez, this is still difficult. I am so hecking powerful, but this is still so difficult. Gosh. Gotcha. Oh. We got a gargoyle helmet? Twin humanities, okay. Someone else died here. What are these? What do these say? Happiness? Hope? How good is this helmet? Not as good as what we're currently wearing, but we did also upgrade this a lot. So yeah, I might upgrade that and use it. Ah, you're back. Your PC crashed. Oof. We successfully killed the gargoyles at least. They're both dead. Oh jeez, could you imagine if like those gargoyles just like, these ones here just like woke up and started trying to kill you as well? No. I did it! I did it! Hold up, I need to add to these. Because I figured out how this works. Right message. I did it! I've never managed to get this far in the game before. Like, legit. I couldn't beat the gargoyles whenever I got here. They always just, like, wrecked me because I had no patience to grind. But I've been grinding a lot. I won't say how long I was doing grinding. I'm slightly embarrassed of the amount of time I put in, but, like, I was just running around killing all the enemies that we currently have access to and just, like, getting all of the souls I could out of them. What's this say? I did it! Everyone's so hecking happy to get to this point. Okay, bell. It is time to do the thing. Ooh. Oh, by the way, Liz, I was thinking, by the way, the 31st of October is a Sunday. Are you going to be streaming that day? Because we could do Phasmophobia instead of Factorio if you wanted. You know, just like a Halloween sort of thing. I'm okay for Factorio that day as well, but like, I don't know. Just spitballing ideas. I did it! I love all of these things that are just like, I did it! Also, I learned how to do that, which is great. Hello. You weren't here when I went up to the top.
Greetings. I am Oswald of Kareem, the Palm. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome. Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
Okay. Oh, abandon my covenant. Request absolution. Learn gesture. Okay. What else do you have? Remove curses. Okay. Report trespasser or trespasser invader. Checklist of vindictive players. What? Karmic justice. Decent talisman. Oh, some rings? Okay, we can get more rings of sacrifice. I would buy the poison bite ring, but that's expensive. I don't know, I don't know how good that is.
Thou art welcome anytime.
Like, if we start having some issues with poison, I might come back and buy it, but currently it's just like, eh. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh, what's this one say? Rear? That is in fact the rear of a gargoyle. They are very observant. Praise the sun! What's this say? Need humanity. Yeah, I think I did get some benefit out of the humanity I had. I got a cool skull out. Not skull, there. Helmet out of that. What does that thing say? Go and put a sign over here. What is this? We have a sign that says... Gorgeous view. You're looking at a wall. What do you mean, gorgeous view? Okay, so I think next up I want to go to the basement of, not like the lower levels of the undead, like, Blightburg? Not Blightburg. What is it called? The place we just came from has like a beanpole. There's like a lower area near the dragon bridge that you can go down. I think I want to go that way. Just deal with these skelly bros first. Hello. How are you? Boop. Boop. Ah, heck. You actually hit me. I was supposed to say, be wary of up. Be wary of up? I don't think there's anything up. The ceiling is up, but like, did you see the head I drew? Yeah, I saw it. Good luck with doing the horns. I heard you were struggling with them. Like, it looks really good so far. Like, the way I usually draw, like, ram horns on kobolds, because I have quite a few characters with ram horns, is I just draw, like, a circle, and then draw a spiral, and then try to make the spiral 3D. It doesn't always work out, but, like, it is a way of going about it. Yeah, Liz? Check my meme channel. Sure, check my meme channel when I'm not, like, in imminent risk of death. Like now. It's fine. This is not fine. Okay, what's happening in memes? Who posted in memes? Shower thoughts. Every single odd number has an E in it. Oh no, I've seen that before. I'm not going through that again. I don't know how loud it will be, or like any audio balancing and stuff like that. I tend not to show like videos on stream. Okay, go ahead and riot. I'm sticking by my policy, but I don't show videos on stream. I'm sorry, like, I don't know how loud it will be. I don't know, like, the audio balancing and stuff of it. I don't 100% know the content of it, and if it would be, like, acceptable stuff I'd want on my stream, yeah. Boop. Okay. It was more for the joke, but it's all good, yeah. Okay, so satisfying. The ragdoll you get from that attack is just amazing. Oh, gauntlets. Hello? That's a good gauntlet. They might need some upgrading to get, like, really good, but, like, currently they're really good. Like, they're not quite as good as what we're currently wearing, but we did upgrade what we were wearing quite a lot, so understandable. Picking crossbowers. Missed. It's fine. Let's just grab my bloodstain and run to the bonfire, because screw these guys. I ain't pulling up with that anymore. I'm going to the bonfire. I am sitting down. Why can't I sit down at the bonfire? Get out of here. Okay, let's reinforce... not that. Reinforce armor. I want to reinforce these boulder gauntlets. Oh heck, those need twinkling titanite to make better. Oof. They have really good resistances, but oof. Yeah, let's just upgrade these. I have so much hecking titanite. Okay, it's gonna need large titanite to upgrade any further. That's fine. Because they're already better than what we're currently wearing. Oh, they're identical. They got one more lightning res. That's what they got going for them. They also look pretty cool. I mean, they're almost the same, but like they look pretty cool. I would switch to the gargoyle helmet, because it does give better resistances, but this gives us more flat defense, and I like defense. Let's go for repair. And repair some more. Okay, and we want to go to a door that's over there. However, I know that if I walk across there, I'm going to get killed by a dragon. So first... Actually, let's go kill the Black Knight up here. I forgot about that. There's a Black Knight that lives up here that we haven't killed yet. And then we'll go to the door at the end of the Dragon Bridge. Hey, dude. Oh, jeez. He is still very dangerous. Got him. I'm doing okay. Like, I'm a little bit under the weather, to be honest. Like, I think we're like a cold or something. I just don't feel 100% today, but otherwise I'm doing fine. Right, let's go set the bonfire. Yeah, like, I was trying to do some skating today, and I just, like, I don't know, I have no balance, and, like, my ears just feel, like, stuffy instead of my sinuses and stuff. It's like, oh no, I think I got, like, a cold or something. I blame not going out for ages, because, like, whole pandemic and stuff has just, like, made it so that the slightest cold is just gonna hit me so much harder than it would normally. What does it say? Let me guess. Beware your dead end. Dead end? Oh, jeez. Get out of here. That ragdoll is so great. Like, I don't even care, but I take damage when I do that. Thanks, Tuzi. But, like, hitting people with that attack sends them flying, and it's amazing. I love it. Right, ranged battle. Maybe. Maybe I'll try a ranged battle. Right, Drake. Right, where is Dragon? There is Dragon. Rip all of those guys. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is... that. And then we're going to not burn. Oh, jeez. How the heck do we get over there? So I need to get to that door over there. This dragon's making it very difficult. Do I just go the long way? I might just go the long way because it's, like, a lot safer. Oh, jeez. I forgot he comes down. Can I just kill him? No, I die. No, I cannot just kill him. The dragon is dangerous. Respect the dragon. The dragon will heckin' murder you. Let's go get our stuff back. Alright, hopefully running here doesn't summon the dragon. There we go, got our stuff back. Got another soldier helmet, I guess. Fine. Nothing amazing, but it's okay. Is the dragon gonna spawn? Ah, dragon isn't here, okay. Yeah, let's just go to, like, lower undead boat. Actually, I want to go talk to Solaire first. Because I don't know if he might have, like, different dialogue because I've rung the bell. Hey dude, you feeling better after you died?
Hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the...
Understandable, have a nice day. How'd Solaire not go blind from staring at the sun for, like, eons? Boop. And, it just sends from flying. Okay. What is this? Try sliding down. Okay. I mean, I would if I could select it. I was stuck on the message and couldn't do anything else. No. Right. Entirely new area. I have no idea what's down here. I did open up the door beforehand because I didn't know where this was. I was like, can I open this door yet? And it turned out I could, and I didn't know I could. So yeah, I already used the key for the door, but like, I haven't been down here before. Need humanity. Need humanity for what? What is here? Aside from like a drop. Oh, we can open up this now. Okay. Yeah, I know this place. Yeah, this is leading back towards that bonfire over there. So I think I'm gonna go and rest there so we have a respawn point. Just in case we die, because, like, yeah. Do you mind? I'm trying to rest at a bonfire. No? And get rid of both of you. And I forgot about you. Is that everyone? Yeah, it's everyone. Okay. And then we just progress down here. What mysteries does this place hold? Oh, almost fell to my death. It's fine. I don't see what this message means of just like, you need humanity. You need humanity for what? You need safe zone. Safe zone? How dangerous is this place? I mean, it's fine. What is that? Oh, it's doggo. There's a doggo. That was slightly intimidating. There was just suddenly a dog jumping out the fire. Yeah, I hear doggo. Oh. It went a shortcut. Yeah, I already found a shortcut. Oh, jeez, there's more of them. There we go. It's fine. Doggo has been dealt with. That's a big pile of bodies lying in ambush ahead. I'm getting big, like, Bloodborne vibes from this area.
Somebody! Somebody! Anybody! Help me! Unlock the door!
I'm trying.
I'm finished. How did this ever happen?
I can't unlock the door. There we go. Hello.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me. Thank you. I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance. Thanks to you, I may now resume my travels.
Welcome back, Riley. So this guy's a sorcerer. Don't sorcerers, like, sling fire and stuff? I'm pretty sure that door is pretty flammable.
Oh, hello. I'm fine. I will rest a while, then return to Firelink Shrine. I have my sorcery, and I will be more cautious next time. Besides, I have an important task at hand. Oh, hello. I'm fine.
Okay, you're just gonna start looping. You got in, you.
I'm fine.
Oh, I don't want to talk to you. I wanted to pillage the corpse. Sorry. There we go. Oh! Oh! That's probably not good for us because we're... Yeah, this armor's crap for us. But it would be very pretty. And we also got, like, Sorcerer's Catalyst? That's a really good wand. Unfortunately, as I said, we're not playing... Pyromancy is a different sorcery in Dark Souls. Okay. But yeah, unfortunately we're not playing a sorcerer or like spellcaster of any kind, so those, that stuff isn't really useful for us. What is this? Hidden path. Okay. Ow. Doesn't look like a hidden path to me. What are you talking about? I didn't realise that this sword could do different attacks depending on what inputs you're doing. So if I'm not inputting a direction, I do an overhead swing or like an underground thing. I could totally use sorcery, but yeah, I could. Oh, you guys have fire. Oh! Oh no. There was a guy behind me. Heck. Okay, so the difficulty's slightly gone up. Oh, so the different attack was because I was holding my shield behind me, right? Crack a staff in your second weapon slot and shove some points into int. Yeah, I don't have, like... I got barely any points in int, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure how well that would run. How much int have I got? I've got 9 int. Scratch that faith for healing miracles. Yeah, I upped my faith to 14 and my attunement to 14 because I know that's important for some things. I can't remember exactly why, I just remember I was told at one point that it's important. Oh, Jeez, I should not have run in there without healing. Those guys are slightly intimidating. I missed. No, I got him. Okay. I like marked that guy. Or is it Lucina? Which Smash Bros character is the one that has like the tip of the sword with more damage thing? I just remember that as there being a thing. There we go. Ooh, twin humanities. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, what does this say? Liar. Where is Liar? Is this an openable door? Nope. Okay. Can I open this door? No. Fire ahead. Yeah, there was fire ahead. Can I break these? Yes, I can. I love how if you see a wooden object, like 9 times out of 10, you can just smash it. What's this say? Be wary of lying in ambush. Can I open this door? No? There's a lot of doors you can't open. One of the walls could be fake if you smack it. It could be fake. Try attacking. Wait. Wait, what? Hold up. I just killed someone through the door. Okay, there was someone on the other side of that and I just destroyed them. Oh. Okay, I can't get through that. Or can I? Nah, I can't get through that. Could reveal the classic Dark Souls choice. Shinies or death? Yeah. That does seem to be the classic Dark Souls thing. Everything is either you get cool loot or you die. Yeah, is this an illusory wall? Nah. Yeah, no, those were all solid walls. It is weird, but in Dark Souls, you want to just run around and smack all of the walls with your weapon. Because, like, one of them might contain something secret. Like, I know one illusory wall in the game, and it's, like, not till much later. Try stabbing in the back, lying in ambush. Really? Oh? Oh, hello. Hi. You guys are vaguely terrifying. Interesting. And this guy was already dead. Be careful here. Oh, mail breaker, okay. Oh, is that one of those, like, swords where it's, like, wider at the base than it is at the tip, so you, like, stab it into chainmail and it splits it open? Like, I vaguely remember that being a thing. So I need to be careful whenever I see a door, because it might open up into people. Gotcha. What about this door? Nope. There's a bloodstain here. No, that's grass. It was red there for a second, I got closer and it turned green. What is next? Oh, doggo! There was a doggo. That's what was next. Okay, it's fine. Imminent left. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello there. Large soul of a lost undead. Nice. Doggo. Imminent doggo. Oh, what's this? Yes? Okay. We're going like fashion souls now. Wow, there's blood everywhere. It was a massacre. Detective Luna, this is a field. Yeah, the lighting in this game sometimes makes green look like red. So like, weakness. Let's say weakness death. Yes, killing whatever's behind this wall is what it's weak to. Yes. Oh wait, I know this place. I know this place. I've seen a glitch in this place before on a video. There's like a way to cheese it. If you get like a bunch of poop, you can like poison the boss before you enter the room. Oh, they can backstab you. Get off of me. Okay. I mean, I should have seen that coming. But, you know. Get out of here. Beware of lying in ambush. Miscreant. Oh yeah, my models have been fixed. I forgot to put the redeem up for retro, or did I put it back on? Hold up. Twitch dashboard. Let me quickly turn on that redeem, because I forgot that I fixed it. Well, no, I remembered I fixed it. I forgot to reactivate the redeem for retro bold. It should now be reactivated. Also, geez, why am my hands are really high? Huh. That feels very weird. That's like not very well synced to where my arms actually are. It's like this is on my desk, but this is like I guess that's next to my face? Okay. Sure. Need humanity. Who's in here? I heard something in here. Illusory wall, really? No, there isn't. Liar. Shortcut ahead. Okay, maybe there is, it's just not there. Hello. Ah, heck, we're going retro now. Am I safe here? I think I'm safe here. She did the thing. Okay, avatar selection, and we're going to retro Halloween Luna. Yes, okay. And then we just hide UI. And yes. Okay. Hoi hoi. Oh, get my mouse off screen so it's not bothering me. And let's go and beat up some people. What's this say? Dead end. Huh, I would have never have guessed. Hold up, I want to like actually give that a rating. How do I rate this message? Rate message +1. There we go. That's a really useful message. Like, I would have never have understood that. Pretty bold. Did you get a haircut? A little trim? Nah, we're going retro today, apparently. Oh. Wait, talk? Boss? Hello? Okay. Oh, dung pies, yes. Okay, so, yeah, this is the thing. If you buy a bunch of these and throw them at a really precise point on the boss, like, mini-boss we're about to go up to, you can, kill the boss without entering the area that they're inside. Transient Curse, temporary curse out engagement with ghosts. I remember that item. Prism Stone, Path Marker, drop and listen to check heights. Okay. You can just buy humanity from this person. Yes. And I just got a bunch of arrows. Okay. Moss. I love moss. Is it safe to go down here? Oh, I was talking to that guy. Hello. Merchant ahead. Hello. What's down here? Do I want to go there? I'm really worried about going down here. If you're desperate, IRL moss is very good for moisture because you can harvest it in large amounts. Yeah. Like, it's not exactly amazing for you to eat, but, like, you can also eat it. But, like, it can make you slightly unwell due to the fact that it's just lying around being soggy. It's usually better just to, like, squeeze out all of the moisture. What is that? I can see a person there or something. What's in here? I really don't like this place. It's very claustrophobic. What's up here? Oh, this comes out here. Oh, we just opened up that door. Okay, so we've now got a shortcut to get there through there. Sure. Wait, imminent caster. Am I not where I think I am? Yeah, this is like back where we started, wasn't it? Oh, you need to go get ready for your stream? Okay, Liz. Haribos aren't great to eat and can make me feel well mood. I get ill with like most gelatin sweets. Oh, there's an item down there. Hello? How do I get that? Is there some way down? Is it here? Yeah, just walk off here and get it. Okay. Large soul of a lost undead. And there's a person over there who's going to try and like run behind me and attack me. Sure. Howdy, fellas. You are where you think you are. Someone is messing with you. Okay. Yeah, because like this is back in like Undeadburg or whatever it's called. Too strong for these guys. I am heckin' powerful. Like, I might have slightly overdone it with leveling. I was off-screen leveling up to level 61, and I was like, oh heck, maybe I should like take a break from like upping all my stats and stuff. Like, it's not like super overpowered. I still have difficulty with some enemies, but like, I do feel really strong. I can just one-hit kill most enemies at this point. Yeah, wasn't there like... There was a way through here before. What's happened to it? Like, this area goes back down to where we started, but like, how? I'm lost. Like, I know where I am, and I simultaneously don't know where I am. Ah, heck, my horns are too small. I'm sorry. Enlarge horn. Somewhere around here is an illusory wall, and I know it's there. Where is it? Like, there was a rat here. Wait, that's the rat. Hold up, I know where I am now. I thought it was a person. Hello, rat. Expand horn. Illusory wall. So I was trying to find the wall that would open up to get to this point, because I was trying to figure out how to get back to Firelink Shrine. I was just like super confused. Like, the geometry of that area is just really weird. Get out of here. And you too. Okay. Ah, this guy just lives here now. Hello. It is you. What's this say? Sorrow ahead. Thanks. Okay, Where is it? Repair equipment. I'm just gonna quickly... Because I'm paranoid about my equipment breaking. I just frequently do that. Alright, are any of these shields better than what I'm currently using? I think... hold up. How good is the current shield I'm wielding? It's 85. Yeah, nah. That's nowhere near as good as what we're currently using. Can I upgrade the sword I'm using? Nope. Can I upgrade any of the armor I've got? Nope. Okay. We have our Estus Flask back. We have our health back. Let's go back to where we were. Boop. Oh, someone died here. Oh, jeez. Oh, I wanted to touch the bloodstain and see what happened. Like, I'm guessing that guy who, like, lands on you from there just, like, fell on top of them and they died. Oh, heck, that guy dropped something. I want that. It's probably, like, a firebomb or something, but, like, did it land down here? Can I still get it? No, he fell off a cliff. That sucks. I went to go get the item he dropped, but it fell off a cliff. Okay, got up here, we got this ratto. Hello, ratto. You wanted to ask me something? Go ahead. Oh, hey, Naruto. Hello. Hi, hi, hi. Have a great day. Okay, so we're back here. You're back. Boop. Kick him down. A few streams ago, you were about VTubers, and an Ace Succubus VTuber was mentioned. Do you remember who it was? I don't remember if I was talking about an Ace VTuber, or like an Ace Succubus VTuber, but I was mentioning a comic book about, I think it was LGBT monsters in general, and one of the ones was a asexual succubus who's a baker. I don't remember like who it was or whatever, but like it is about on the internet somewhere and relatively easy to search. It was a comic on Tumblr, I think it was, a while ago, but I think got moved to elsewhere. But it didn't really have much of a plot or anything. I think it was just like mini sections about just like monsters in like roles that you wouldn't normally see them. Why do I keep trying to open up this door? It's locked. I can't get in. Yeah, it was quite an interesting thing to just go through. I just barely remember anything except for the asexual succubus because she was really cool. Like, I might have mentioned an asexual succubus VTuber. I really don't remember. It was a long time ago. Was trying to parry him but kept on missing up. They attack super fast. Really hard to parry them. I hear a doggo. Hello, doggo. Oh, geez. Hello, doggos. Yeah, I remember vaguely something about coming down here. Where was it? Because I just want to, like, show this off, like, for a second. Yeah, asexual succubus comic. Oh, it was somewhere down here. Somewhere around here. It might be like up these stairs or something like that. But there's a section you can get to where you can look into an archway. And it's possible to throw a dung pie through the archway at a very specific spot and angle. Where you end up being able to... yeah. poison the boss before you enter the room. And it allows you to just, like, super easy just cheese them, but I don't think we're going to be doing that. I wasn't planning on doing it anyway. Wait, is this it? Nah, that's not it. But yeah, I wasn't planning on doing it anyway, but it is something you can do, and I wanted to, like, show it off if I could. What's it say? Oh, it disappeared. It didn't say anything. Alright. Capra Demon. Let's go. Oh my god, they are strong. They are really strong. I might be dead. There's a very strong possibility that I'm currently dead. Hello, Capra Demon. How are you? Let me just get up here and heal a second. You fine with that? Yeah, he's cool with that. Oh, heck. Ah. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. This is not fine. This is anything but fine. Ah. Oh. Minority monsters. Yes, that might have been it. That sounds very familiar. Now I'm not facing imminent death. Let me quickly go and see if that's what I was talking about. Minority monsters. Yes, this is it. Madame Lucie de Clean, the asexual succubus. Yeah. And yeah, thanks for the GG. Yeah, Minority Monsters is the comic I was talking about. Congrats on being able to find it. Okay, is there any other reason to be here other than killing that thing? I don't think there's anything else here. Like this? Where was the point in that? Like, what have I unlocked by doing that? Like, did I get a key? Lower berg depths, I guess? Sure, okay. I guess we killed that guy. Oh, hello. I forgot you guys were here. Triple kill. What's this say? Imminent left. Trap ahead. Where are these traps? There's a doggo. Hello, doggo. Here comes the boy. Oh, jeez. There we go. It's fine. Let's see. I will put a message in here. It's really hard to read it. Need light. Do we? I don't think we need light. Doesn't look like we need it. I might just like go straight for the swamp, maybe? Do I go for swamp or the oh, what's it called? Swamp or the not abattoir. What's the word I'm looking for? Catacombs. Might go for catacombs. Yeah, let's go to catacombs. But first, I'm going to do a hydrate. See ya, Riley. Have fun with your stuffs. Oh. Heck, that's too far away. Completely misjudged that distance. It's fine though. Right. Deal with you. Grab you. Head to net. We just go down. Yeah. Sure. And then we just make our way back to Firelink Shrine and then go to the graveyard. Where is Ratto? Where is Ratto? Give me a humanity. What? Okay, goodbye, rat. I requested humanity. I got negative rat. I've never seen that happen before. I didn't know that could happen. The rat just stopped existing. Oh, that guy just fell down. Rip getting whatever he dropped because it's gone. Yeah, he just fell off the cliff. That sucks. Almost there. Imagine falling off there just like right now. Just being like, yeah, we got to the like bonfire and stuff and just falling off a cliff. That's the point. Like, what did the Copper Demon even drop? Did it give me like... No, it didn't even give me like a soul or anything to use. Like, what the heck did it drop? What is noise? That's new. Who is sleeping? Someone is sleeping. Who is it? Who is snoring so hecking loudly that I can hear it from here without being able to see them? Are they up here? Are they sleeping underneath Burb? I forgot to put this here. Just hold gentle with both hands like hamburger. He's a very big bird. Okay. So these skeletons have all respawned. These skeletons seem to have like a slower respawn rate. Like, they don't respawn when you go to the bonfire sometimes. They just like stay dead for a while. There we go. Oh, you dropped something. Falchion. Okay. Falchions are cool. I like them. Slightly underappreciated weapon. I love how the skeletons just fall over in one piece and then just slightly like spasm and then just fall into pieces. It's slightly derpy. Boop. Boop. And a heck I missed. Boop. Yeah, these guys like had a decent go at killing me repeatedly whilst I was farming for souls, but I did keep on coming back here to farm for souls like when I was trying to get some before. But they are still dangerous. You should not underestimate these skeletons. They can still very much happily kill you. Especially that big boy. That big boy is very dangerous. Ah, heck, I missed him. Oh, don't do this to me. You absolute miscreant. Okay. One dead skeleton. Alright, it was somewhere down here. There's like a way into the catacombs. I found it before. Was it down here? Nah. It's somewhere around here. There's like an entrance to the catacombs. I found it before whilst I was grinding. I was like, oh, this place is cool. I should probably leave that for stream. Was it down here? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so like I walked up to like this point and then immediately noped out and went backwards. Oh. Hello. That's a lot of guys who weren't there last time I came here. What was that skeleton skull thing that was screaming? And how do I deal with it? You know what? Maybe we don't go to the catacombs. Maybe we go somewhere like the swamp. The swamp is nice. The swamp didn't have like scary skulls that scream at you and make you fly backwards. These guys were not here last time I came here. Are you serious? Stay the heck down. You know what? Screw that skeleton. I'm leaving. You can keep your catacomb. You seriously gonna chase me out here? Wait, does it really not want to come out here? That's weird. Yeah, he's just outright refusing to leave. Yeah, let's not go to the catacombs. Let's go somewhere safer. Let's instead go to the swamp. The swamp is safe. The swamp is, like, full of stuff that I sort of know what I'm doing because I've been there before by accident on my second playthrough of this game. And, I didn't end up immediately being attacked by horrifying skull monsters that scream at you and deal damage in an AoE. And I didn't get attacked by regenerating skeletons either. So I'm gonna call that a better place to go. I think about the worst thing that I can find there is that weird lightning guy. I don't know if anyone remembers what I'm talking about, but like last time we went there was like a man shooting lightning near where the blacksmith is. Boop. Boop. That guy just fall off the cliff on his own accord. GG. Oh no, he landed down there. Nice. Totes NLG. The Titanite demon? Yeah, was that place an illusory wall that entire time that I couldn't get through, or was it just like a gate that I just like didn't open and was being stupid about? No. Boy. Why are you throwing stuff at me? You stop that. Get out of here. Just a gate, but you can only open it from the other side. Okay. There is a way to get the other side without, like, going all the way around, though, which I have bumped into before. Like, I remember there being, like, a famous glitch with this game where you can just, like, skip going down there, like, the entirety of going down there, and just, like, jump over... I think it's like you go onto, like, this wall here, and you jump, like, that way, and you fall through the geometry and land on the other side of the gate, and then you can just open it from the wrong side. Well, from the right side, but you got there from the wrong side. Out of here. You stop that. Oh, you dropped something. Yeah, there's quite a few like out of bounds glitches in this game. Some of them are super useful. Other ones end up with things like your rats falling through the ground when they might have dropped some humanity. I'm not salty about that rat falling through the ground and disappearing at all. I have no idea what you're talking about. Need humanity. Doing a hecking climb. Okay. Shortcut ahead. Yeah, there's a shortcut down this way. I know what the run they're talking about. I've already got it open. Oh, there's a bunch of fire. I love how getting killed by fire makes like a sound of someone getting shanked. Like... Oh. You remember spending quite a while there. There's a better place for humanity farming later on. Okay. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Heckin' ratto. Oh, heck, I missed. It's fine. Absolutely fine. Because at the moment, that's basically my best humanity farm down there with the rats. Like, I don't really have anywhere else to farm humanity. Hello. Titanite shard, nice. It's fine, I didn't take any damage somehow. Miraculously. Right, avoid these arrows. Rid of you. Continue avoiding the arrows. And we just have a couple skelly boys to deal with. 2 pro. Okay, be wary of left. This sword is so good. I love this sword. Okay. Excuse me. Boop. And a boot. And a boot. Oh, damn. Be wary of eliminating one at a time. Skeleton? Bonfire head. Luna the destroyer of all. Life. Or should I say life? Question mark? Okay, so we had the bonfire down here. And then we go down to here to get the... what is it? Yeah, the thunder guy. Blacksmith. Saint. Nah. You guys are completely missing the correct thing to be writing here. Hold up. Imminent. Amazing chest. There we go.
Well, hello again. You seem
Hello.
needed.
Can I buy something from you? Aggressive Artoria. That's probably useful. I should probably get that right. None of these are particularly... Don't need any ranged stuff. You spent this last week trying to get all your grades up to passing before the end of term, and you can finally say that you did it? That's amazing! It's such a great feeling when you get that done. Like, don't feel bad about yourself for, like, having to redo tests. Like, just sometimes, just, like, some of them just, like, you struggle just because you've been burnt out for all the other ones. Yeah, like, it is painful. Like, I struggled a lot with my, my English literature exam. I had to retake that test, like, 4 times? Well, I passed it on the 4th time. Cause like, sorry, my brain's just died on me for a second.
I'll be seeing. Be
Eh. Yeah, like I had to, basically my secondary school was not very good at teaching me because they struggled with neurodivergent students, like a lot of degree. But as soon as I went to college, I was then like given like a different teacher. They had a different teaching method and stuff. I passed my English literature exam with a very high C. If I wasn't doing a yeah, like a foundation course, apparently I would have been like on high B, maybe even going on to an A. But like, yeah. Oh, you're almost late. You didn't miss too much. We successfully rang the bell, and then we killed the Capra demon, or Copra demon, or whatever it was called. Oh, jeez, you're strong. You're strong and very fast. Oh, heck. You know what? You keep doing that. I'm just gonna back away from you. You go back to shooting your lightning. And I'll go heal. Right? You okay with that, dude? Yeah, he's fine with that. Absolutely okay. Let me get up, let me get up, let me get up, let me get up. You've heard college is better than previous schools. Yeah, like, my college was amazing, to be honest, compared to my previous school. I went to a Catholic school, and there was a lot of issues with that school. It wasn't super bad, but, like, to be honest, I felt discriminated against by my teachers, and I did not get on well with other students at all. I didn't get hit. Amazing. What? Okay, there we go. I took damage from that. Okay, just one more hit on you. Yes. Okay. Pick up item. Demon Titanite. Nice, okay. I did it. Imminent demon. Oh, how did this guy die? Let me guess. Yeah, he got stabbed or something, or like shot by lightning. We weird school pals, yeah. Weakness, fatty, okay. This place is cool. I like this. What's this like shiny plant? It looks really nice. I want to touch it. What's it do? Doesn't do anything, it's just pretty. Just gonna appreciate the plant. Can I sit down with the plant? Switch. Do I have a sit down emote? I have a prayer emote. There we go. Appreciate the plant. Oof. Like, I don't even know anything about military school, but like, the small bits that I've heard is just like, it's not very fun at all. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Ah, you got a long ass arm. You have a very long arm. Blood red moss clump. Okay. So we can get clumps of moss from here. Who else wants to take me on? Darkroot garden. Okay. Hello over here. Can I backstab him? Nah. Don't think you can backstab these enemies. Oh, that's a drop and a half. Let's not go down there. That was close. Yeah, I did find it weird that like my secondary school was so awful because like my primary school was a Catholic school and it was really nice. I really liked it there, but like my secondary school was just really uncomfy. Try pyromancy. Pyromancy would probably work really well here. I hear plants are really weak to fire. Seems like an obvious thing. Oh, hello. Large soul of a nameless soldier. We got down here. Weird light on a door. Good luck. Okay. Imminent death. What do you mean imminent death? What am I about to go into? Where are you, liar? Illusory wall right there. Illusory wall. It is. There's a bonfire here. Huh. Okay. That's the first time I've seen one of those messages and it wasn't lying. Right. What have we got the other side of this? You're actually surprised you was able to get all your classes to passing on the last week of the term. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's a thing you can do where you live, but like, you can retake them later even if they're not passing. Like, you managed to successfully do it, that's really cool. But like, legit, if you like want to retake them later on, like that's a thing you can do. Don't feel bad about like not getting them all done the first try. Okay, so there's a creepy dude over there. Oh, hello. Oh. Ghosts. Right, there's ghosts. There is ghosts. I don't want to do summer school. Yeah. Summer is for breaks. You only know American schools from movies and cartoons. Same. Wait, why am I here? I found a bonfire. I didn't sit at the bonfire. I forgot to sit at the bonfire. I only lit it. Oops. Yeah, sorry, I only just saw your message. I was just like, I already sat at the bonfire. It's fine. No, I did not sit at the bonfire. I did a stupid. I need to go. I'm gonna grab my souls, leave. Yeah, secondary school is before college, so you have reception. No, nursery reception. So that's like your like preschool going up to like 4 years old, 5 years old, just about to go into like actual school, and then you have primary school, which lasts up until you're like about 10 or 11, I think it is, something like that. Yeah, 10 or 11. Then you have secondary school, which will be from when you're 11 until you're, or like 10 or 11 to about 16, 17. And then you have college. And in the UK, you get free college up until you're 18 years old. Or 19 if you started school a year late, which happens to some people, which is why I was saying like 10, 11, 4, 5, like, etc. And then you have university after that, which isn't free. Not everyone goes for it in the UK. It used to be a thing that people would like go to university just for the sake of going to university, but nowadays, like, jobs don't require that you need to have like a uni degree to go into them. It used to be a thing of just like, nah, you need like a uni degree so we can prove that you're a good worker, but now we're just like, nah, you went to college, it's fine. But yeah, college can be anywhere from like 1 year to like 3-year courses. Both of the courses I did were 2-year courses, and I did 5 years of college because I went to sixth form before I did college, which was a terrible idea. I went to sixth form at the secondary school I was struggling at, and I wanted to study biology, chemistry, and there was something else, I can't remember what it was. And long story short, as I said, my teachers were not good at teaching neurodivergent students. I was massively struggling with the homework load. I was struggling with like the sudden increase in like difficult stuff, and like basically it just took me a bit to catch up with the other students. The moment I caught up, they ended up being like, yeah, we're not sure you're going to fit into this course. We're going to move you into a different course. And so I got dropped from all of my courses and put into what's called ASDAN. So yeah, it's basically you do a bunch of like stuff on like, what was it, like catering, like what was it, household stuff, like money handling, that kind of stuff. It was nice, I liked it, but that degree is literally useless. They wasted a year of my free education, and now I've got college debt for like one of my years, which I also regret because my second year of game design was not all that great. I learned nothing from it. Oh, I'm being attacked by that dude. How's about I run away from you? How's about I go back where I came from and you leave me alone? How about I go and sit at a bonfire? And I come back here with curses so I can actually hurt you. It's still chasing me. I can still hear it. Wait, what? Okay. Do I have a way of giving myself a curse? I want to kill this guy. No, I don't. Well, that sucks. Yeah, so I need to go and buy an item from that merchant that was selling like the thing that gives you a curse so I can touch those guys. Because currently I can't hurt ghosts. You can only hurt ghosts if you're cursed. Ah, hello, you're back alive. And I missed you. These guys drop a lot of moss. I want to get that soul. It's taunting me. It's right there, but I don't know how to get it. He's not a ghost? What do you mean he's not a ghost? He's like transparent. I can't hurt him. Or is he just being made intangible by the sorcerer? I can't hurt him right now, can I? Okay, he's not there anymore. Where's he gone? There he is! Beware of caster. Is the Western school naming system confusing to you? For UK schools, no, it's not confusing. For American schools, I get confused. Because you got like junior, middle, high, and then like your high school is basically the equivalent of our college, which is kind of weird. Why are you rolling so much? Oh, jeez. Can I make him, like, roll off a cliff or something? Ah, heck. That's fine, I'll respawn right here and get it back. That guy's cheating. I forget how, but that's just a dude. Curse wouldn't do anything beneficial. Oh. That sucks. Let's grab some more stamina. Stamina's good. Stamina's super useful. They're all slightly transparent, so you don't notice them until they're too late, but I can't hurt them. So there's preschool, kindergarten, elementary school, middle school, junior, high school, then college. Okay. So that sounds very similar to ours, except from my understanding, your college is the same as our university. But I don't know. I have no idea. Let's just run to the caster. Get rid of you. Nope, not you. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. He did such a big roll. Oh, okay. Okay. I got you. Just synchronized dying, it's fine. These guys are tough. Is that guy like permanently dead now? Do I not have to worry about him anymore? Just go grab my souls. No, he's back alive. Screw you, dude. Ah, and you made it through there. Okay. Can I parry him? Oh, that was smart. Okay, the AI is smart. Wait, I can hurt him now? Why can I hurt him now? Something just died. I don't know what it was, but something's dying. Oh, you followed me. College and university are basically the same thing, and trade school's a thing. Is trade school like apprenticeships or something like that? Or... Because we have apprenticeships over here. It's basically like, instead of going to college, you get taken on by a... like a... Yeah, like a... like a shop or like a workshop or something like that. And they pay for your college fees as part of your... as part of your paycheck, but you also get some pay through it as well. And you get like less pay than you would if you were an under 16 worker. Or was it under 23 worker? Yes, under 23 worker. And like, yeah, because I think like 23s and under get like paid less than other people in the UK for some reason. And apprenticeships, you get paid even less than that because it's like counting that. Counting in the fact that you also are getting like paid for like your college tuition and stuff. Oh jeez. Okay. Like, his attacks are super telegraphed. I'm just really struggling with parrying them. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I'm dead. Am I? No, I'm fine. Okay. Can I get behind him? No, can't get behind him. I'm too slow. Like, I might be able to if I rolled, but that feels really dangerous. Oh, heck. No! Okay, I have massive horns now. With the power of these horns, I should be able to do this, right? You're not exactly sure. You think it's similar to college, except maybe shorter and cheaper. Maybe. Charge! At least I'm not losing my souls, and I am slowly learning how to deal with this guy. Where is he? Where are ya? There he is. Right, let's run back up here, because this place is safer to fight this guy. Yeah, this guy's, like, super hard to fight. I really like it. Oh, you want to, like, two-hand swords against me? Sure, let's go. I missed. I might be dead. I think I've messed up. Yeah. Okay, let's not two-hand it. Pussycat originates from the word pusillanimous, which means timid and coward. Uh-huh. Interesting. I mean... yeah. I can see it. Oh, I didn't notice this before. What's down here? Notice a secret. Ooh, woo, what's this? Oh. There's a fog wall. Okay, so there's a fog wall and there's an item. Hello. Oh, jeez. That's a lullaby, boys. Yeah, hello, Phalia. How are you? Oh, what's this? More purple moss. Okay. Moss, 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 moss. So we have that down there. I really want to fight this guy. I want to try and, like, actually kill him, but, like, really difficult. Easy, Vine boys. Yeah. Maybe this guy couldn't be that easy. Nah, I actually like how difficult this guy is. He's really fun to fight. Oh, jeez, I fell. Well, this could go terribly wrong. Nope, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, I successfully did it. I killed him. 3,000 souls, nice. There's a lot of dudes in this zone. Oh no. I mean, I got one of them. I could continue killing these guys, but I think going in that bonfire and healing up, I might have just respawned him. No, he didn't respawn. Okay. They permanently die if you kill them. You're next. Get over here. Get wrecked. Easy. Only 2,000. Right, gotta be super careful. I want to fight these guys one at a time. Is that a person? I think that's a person. Any more here? I don't see any more people. Thought I heard someone, but it was my own footsteps. Okay. Oh, that guy looks intimidating. And there's someone down there. Let's head back. Let's be smart about this. I want to fight these guys one at a time. Go on next. Are you gonna, like, see me? Oh, hello! Hi! Oh no! Dead! Hello there! That's all of the guys! Here comes the boys! Yeah, I'm just gonna run away. Just sit at the bonfire. I know it won't make them go away, but, like, let's just sit at the bonfire. Where are they? Oh, it made them go away. Okay. I thought that would make them, like, continue to attack me. Oh, you respawn, though. Okay, so I think the invisible ones permanently despawn, but, like, these ones don't. Can you stop doing that? Sir, your magic has no power here. Get lost. Are you serious right now? You stop that. Well, that went awfully. It's fine, he's dead. Give me your souls. Taking 2,000. Alright, let's travel this way. Maybe there's like a safe path through here. What is over here? Oh, was that an item? No, it's flower. Oh, there's more of these guys. Hello. That was a lot of damage. That was more damage than I thought I was going to take from that. I'm dead. Okay, so... Viney boys, do not underestimate. Viney boys are heckin' powerful. You know what? Let's go grab our souls back. And then, like, stop bothering these guys and then just go through the fog wall. I think the fog wall might actually be easier than going through here. This place is scary. Make sure I get rid of this guy first, because this guy is legitimately, slightly dangerous. Gonna come down here and actually fight me, or just keep shooting magic at me uselessly? Dude, you're not hitting me. There's a tree in the way. You're done. Okay. There's an item over there. There's also a bunch of trees. Right, let's try and fight these guys one at a time. Oh, these guys have more health than the other ones. Let's be super cautious with this and super smart about how we deal with this. That's one dead. That's two. Okay, third one's coming on his own. Missed. No, wait, did I get him? I did get him. Nice. Grab our souls. I think that's all of them. That was only 3. Yeah, that's all of them. We're no longer being attacked by Viney boys. There's 3 more. Okay. I want to get that item. I missed. I should have healed before I went into this encounter. Let's just heal now. Worst that'll happen. Fine. Oh? Right. That's one dealt with. There's 4 of them. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't think these guys are friends. They don't feel like friends. Oh, they have so much reach. Okay. I got purple moss. What have you got? More red moss? Purple moss, okay. And then there's that over there. What is this? What the heck was, like, hidden all the way over here that had all of those in front of it to defend it? What amazing item is hidden here? Ooh. Hold up. How good are these? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're gonna go back and, like, upgrade that, because that looks really good. It's really nice armor. Oh, hello! There's more friends. Hello. Boop. Okay, that's one dealt with. Grab that boss. Hello. Boop. You have a very high drop rate for moss. You will parts of it in your playthrough, you think, although you never did finish playing Dark Souls. Huh. Is that any good for armor? 'Cause it looks good. I think that's all of these guys. Weakness. Okay. Here. Beware of caster. Okay. You're all about aesthetics. Okay. So, yeah, you just did fashion souls. Absolutely fair and, yeah, valid. Reinforced armor. I want to reinforce... Eastern armor cost Twinkling Titanite upgrade. That's a move. So in which case, the armor we're currently wearing is actually Bella. Is this heavier? It's only 3 less defense. It's not actually that much. It is slightly heavier though. Yeah, it'd make us weigh quite a bit more. Oh, you played a random sound. Sorry. My random sound thing is broken. Let me just quickly fix that. I keep forgetting this. I need to like unmute and then remute all of my notification things. Otherwise, they don't make noises. It should now be working. Yeah, the sound didn't play. It should work now. If you try again. Oh, hello. You guys are already awake. Okay. I'm getting eaten by a tree. Get out of here. Right. 4 Estus flasks, whatever is behind here. Let's do this. I'm getting treated. Wait. What? Hold up, that was just an illusory wall. It just comes out here. No, wait, that... Oh, that's weird. This space shouldn't exist here. You're big. And very intimidating. Hey, dude. What's up? One damage. Okay, he's not so bad. He's just really intimidating. There we go. Surprise boss. He didn't drop anything. Weakness, strike. Okay. And there's another one. Oh, there's 2 of them. If I go near one, both of them's going to wake up. Just grab this and run. Oh, there's a tree, there's a tree, there's a tree, there's a tree, there's a tree. There's multiple trees. That's a lot of dudes. At least they're the weaker ones, but like, that's a lot of dudes. Oh, okay. I now have a gauge for how much damage these guys do. It's not that bad. They're just really intimidating. What's he doing? What did he do? He did something. Something happened. He did the thing and I don't like it. It's a shame I can't hurt them whilst they're getting up. Or trees. Okay. Trees who are stuck behind geometry. Best kind of trees. Wow, their pathfinding is awful. Okay, just want to bait out the trees because the trees are faster and more dangerous for that guy, to be honest. There we go. He's doing the thing again. I don't know what that thing is, but I don't like it. Like, he shoves his sword in the air and does, like, magic or something, and it's just like, oh no. I'm gonna do a small hydrate. Excuse me a second. Okay. Oh, there's more of them. Okay. Why do they keep going to cast magic? Like, what do they do? Oh! Scared the heck out of me there, friend. Gotcha. One hit kill. Hello, red paper bag. How are you? Ew, snakes. Strange creature. This is a strange creature. Oh! Oh no! It's alive! Oh, it's a weird lizard monster. I'm doing pretty okay. Dark Souls keeps on surprising me with weird stuff like this. That thing's cool. I want to pet it. Okay, so I have been taught by another player that there is a dangerous animal in this wood, which looks like a vine but has a head of a snake, is a two-headed lizard and blends in with trees. Need humanity. Life ahead. Okay. What is up here? Is it another bonfire? Boss ahead. That's the opposite of a bonfire. Okay, let's do it. Well, how bad could this be? I got my homeward bones. If it's too bad, I can nope out. It's fine. Moonlight Butterfly. Oh, hello. You're pretty. And very intimidating. What are you doing? Okay, you're doing that. How do I hurt you? Ah, you get onto the bridge, right? No, it doesn't get on the bridge. How do I hurt you? Pretty deadly. Oh no. Well, it hasn't done anything amazing so far. Oh. Hold up. That wasn't on the itinerary of what this boss could do. How do I hurt you? Get down here. It's gonna do it again. They do land. Okay. I guess it's just a matter of when. Oh, here we go. Hello. Boop. And, oh heck. I don't know what it was about to do, but I don't want to find out. Okay. What is over here? Also, that soul I just got. Like, I know a bunch of glitches in this game that apparently use this to just, like, duplicate it, so you get multiple of them. But I don't want to try it out because it's also used for some special weapons and things, and I'm really bad at the glitch. I tried it before, and I keep on accidentally like using the item instead of duplicating it. Make chaos rain. Oh, hello. I can't take this. Blacksmith? Charmer ahead. Watchtower basement key. Okay. Divine Ember. Homeward Bone. Okay. Yeah, I love how I had more trouble with like the spooky guys hiding in the forest than I did with that boss. That boss was just like confusing. And then it was suddenly just died. Yeah, rip this guy. He is now stone. Just smash his stuff, it's fine. Guess I just go back to... yeah. Go back, I guess? You're over level for the boss, roughly the right level for the other dudes. Huh. Weird that that's like such a like big difference in the same area. Because I haven't even like gone for like a super optimal level up. Like, yeah, I've got 25 strength, but like I see builds where people just max out one stat and ignore everything else and then just like one-shot everything. Oh, there's an item down there. Wonder how you get that. A boss ahead, okay. These guys haven't respawned yet because I haven't actually... There. There are some tricksy paths in this little zone, really? Because I think I've been through like all of the paths here and like killed it. Oh wait, no, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, there is. Hello, what is this? Oh, it's more of those guys. What was that? Hello. Try to sneak up on me like that. Why is that tree moving? Hello, tree. It's swimming. Is tree friend? I can't tell if tree is friend. Oh, I can kill it. Tree might be friend, but tree is dead. Rip tree. Go down here. Also, I see you. Get out of here. Artisan. Okay. These lizards are so cool. I really like the design of them. Just like a weird, like, snake lizard two-headed thing that camouflages in trees is super cool. Okay, what's down here? Oh, hello. You're weird. Oh, it's a froggo. Kind of reminds me of Kobold from Monster Hunter. Green Blossom. Nice. Kobold joins the Lumberjack Guild. I don't trust this place. Something about this place says that something is off and I can't put my finger on it. Something here is wrong. I love the Plague Doctor emoticon. Oh, hello, tree. Like, why would I want to kill this tree? The trees are really cool. Why do I have an option to just stab them if I want to? I say as I immediately go and kill it. Like, why are some of the trees alive? I mean, all of the trees are alive, but some are more alive than others. Where am I now? Because it's an option. You found it from a Tumblr post. Yeah. Can't remember where it comes from. If it, like, it might be a Tumblr thing, but like, I've seen it like all over the internet, but I've never been able to find the origin of where it came from. What else we got here? Something over there. Up the stairs. Oh, there's some more of these guys. Hello. Fight me. Oh, hello. Oh, jeez. This is fine. This is okay. It's absolutely okay. Everything is okay. Nothing is okay. We're dying. Everything's gone to crap. I'm alive? Somehow. Oop. Okay. Dead. Oh, stone great shield. How good is the shield? Almost as good as my shield. Hello there. It's also very heavy. That is a very heavy shield. I mean, it is made of stone, but like, that's a very heavy shield. I am also out of Estus, so I should probably not travel too much further in. At the same time, what's up these stairs? I can hear something weird up there. More friends? Enemy ahead. Try luring it out. Oh, it's you. Hello there. Hello there. Oi. Hello. Enemy, friend, what's the difference? It's okay, everything is fine. Illusory wall? Nope. Oh, we're here. Okay. Wolf ring. Hello, what is this? We finally have something to put in our second slot? Boost poise. What is poise? What does poise do? Oh, does it just increase your, like, overall defense from your armor or something? Like, if I take this off and put it back on? No, what does this do? Oh, that's poise. Poise is a stat? Oh, it's your ability to shrug off big hits. Yeah, if you take a hit, you can keep swinging. Yeah, it's also your ability to, like, not get knocked on your butt when you get hit by a big attack whilst blocking. I'm dead. I thought I could walk off of there and just, like, jump onto the other side. I didn't realize there was a hole. Okay, let's go get our stuff back. Very dead. Hello, trees. Right, we went, like, this way, right? Yeah, it was down here. Then we had this frog here, but the frog is already gone. No, the frog is still here. Hello, frog. Get out of here, frog. This ain't no place for a froggo. Are you seriously still chasing me? Get out of here. Dude, you ran so far, like, just to, like... What is wrong with you? Yeah, let's go get our souls. I don't remember if there's anything too dangerous on the way to that stairway. I think it's just going to be that guy respawning, right? The guy at the top. If they do respawn. I don't know if they do respawn. I haven't had one respawn yet. What is up here? Is there a dude? Is there a dude up here? There is in fact a dude. Hello, dude. Imagine being asleep there for like a couple 100 years. You finally wake up because someone's there for you to defend your area against. And then they just stab you in the ankle and you die. I jump that. Just about. That was not worth the risk, but like, I got to show off, I guess. Nice. Up. Okay. Oh. Hello there. Speaking of up, you're very right, there is an up. What is up here? So we have something down there and a way down here. Okay, let's take this nice and easy and safe. What is down here? Wait, what was that? Something just moved down there. I saw something fly past that hole, and it was big. What was that? It's probably nothing. I'm probably just imagining things. I'm just going to ignore whatever that was, because if it was that big, I don't want to tussle with it. That thing was huge. Darkroot Basin. Oh, what have I found? A friend? It might have been a friend. But in my experience, everything in this game so far that I thought was a friend has usually tried to kill me. Oh, hello! Hi! No! Get back here! There was a friend! They ran away. Imminent lizard. Yeah, I already lost the lizard. So we got this. There is also several not friends here. Oh no. Oh, leather armor. Leather armor looks pretty. And a bow and feather arrows? How good is that? Oh, elite knight helm. When did I get that? I didn't see myself pick that up. Looks cool. Elite knight armor. Huh. I straight up missed picking that up. That looks cool. I like it. I might upgrade that. Because it's got good stats and it's pretty. Okay, let's try and gently fall down here. Two paths. Here. Okay, I'll follow the one that says here. Need luring it out. Be wary of full. Night ahead. Oh, is there a dark night down here? Hello? Yeah, get up here, let's duke it out. Let's get somewhere nice and like actually do like a duel. Over here seems nice. Let's go fight over here. Come on. I'll have a go if you think you're hard enough. Oh, he's got such a cool weapon. Oh, that is such a cool weapon. Okay. Okay, one more hit. Blue Titanite chunk. That feels like a good drop. I've never seen one before, so it must be good, right? I don't know. down here we have... Be wary of happiness. Brass crest shield. Happiness? Oh, it's pretty. It doesn't have good stats, but it is pretty. Maybe? I don't remember. Oh, hello. I didn't see this before. There's a bonfire. Bonfire lit. Humanity restored. Actually, yeah, I'm going to buff this so I can get 10 Estus flasks out of it. Like, I got quite a lot of humanity to spare, it's fine. I should have, like, buffed the other one from, like, the previous place, with, like, the ghost people. Well, not ghost people, like, transparent people. You're gonna need them. Oh. So do I go this way or do I go back up the other way first? You know what, nah, I want to go this way. What's down this tunnel? Secret tunnel, secret tunnel, through the mountains, secret tunnel. Okay, so we have a lever. What is down here? Very long. Last time I touched one of these elevators, it was my first playthrough and I went to Blighttown by accident. Within the first 2 minutes of going through. I know better than to touch that just yet. We're gonna go the other way. We will come back here at some other time, but like, for now, no. Oh, is that a secret wall? That wall had like big secret wall energy. Oh, let's repair our armor too. It's like, I don't know, it's been a while since I've done it. Reinforced weapons. How good does this get if I, like, use my Titanite shards? I'm not going to use special Titanite shards, just want to use the basic ones. Does it get... It's already way better than our current shield. Yes. Okay, we got a really good shield then. Because it's also really light. Okay, no, it doesn't have as high stats as our current shield, but, like... Oh. Ah! So it will reduce our load down to 36. I don't know, at what point do I get, like, light rolls? That's not a light roll. Oh, but I do have a buff. What's that buff? Can I see what that buff is? What's it do? Oh, that shield. I didn't realize what that shield does. It gives you 100% damage reduction on block, but it requires 38 strength. Holy heck. Yeah, so this one gives you a lot more magic fire and lightning resistance, or damage reduction. But it gives you less stability and less physical reduction in this one. I never knew these were stats before. I've never seen these stats before. Okay. Speeds up stamina recovery. Okay. I should have been looking at these before. I didn't know these were like stats I could look at. That shield is just straight up way better than this one, but like... That's really good. So like, how good is the stamina boost? Very. Okay. That's noticeably faster. That's really good. Okay. Let's have a look at, like... Does any of this armor give you anything? So compared to this... No, I can't do it from this armor. Or not this menu. So if I go to, like, here and I look at this compared to that... So this will give me the same poise and curse res, but less other stats. Okay, what about this armor? This bronze helmet was for mere appearance sake, and as Gargoyle's skin is naturally hard, little in the way of defense can be expected from it. Okay. So yeah, let's just upgrade the elite armor, because I think the elite armor will get better stats. Not quite. It's like ever so slightly worse, but I think it has better resistances. I don't have any large Titanite to upgrade it any further than this, unfortunately, but I will switch to this armor. I think this armor's also lighter. If I switch to this... Okay, so it's slightly heavier than the Boulder's gloves, but it has the same... Okay, it gives more physical defense. Wait, the entire set almost gives, like, more. Huh. And it is slightly heavier. That's fine. Ah, heck, that looks cool. Okay, I like the set. Like, it might be slightly worse in some ways, but, like, it just looks really pretty. Okay, let's head back up and... I might go see if that, lizard's still there, because I might go try and get the Titanite from it. So I should probably... Yeah, let's unequip everything except for the leggies. So now I'm like super light and I do from the start of the game war that armor, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he did. Nah. Lizard isn't there. Lizard is up here. So we need to be like real quiet and careful. Like, sneak up here and boop him. You're a real heckin' careful sneaky sneak. Where is Lizard? Lizard? Oh, does Lizard not respawn? Ah. That sucks. Infinite Fatty here. Yeah, the Lizard spawned here. It's like, it's gone. Oh well. I was hoping the Lizard would respawn. Lizard do respawn. Okay. Is it because I'm coming at it from the wrong angle? Yeah, let's just head over here. I want to go see what's in that forest. They probably noticed you before you could get to it. Maybe. Need jumping. Yeah, Coats dude. Absolutely going to just jump down there. Seems like a great idea. Beware of tough enemy. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. Be wary of Golem. Hold up. What is that dude? There was a dude over there. Where's my binoculars? There they are. Okay, what is this dude? That does not help hardly at all. Oh, I can zoom in. Who is that? Who's this man? Why is he everywhere? Be wary of Lizard. Heard something weird. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh no. Okay, how difficult can this guy be? Okay. Sure. Oh no, the other one's been aggroed. Okay, let's try and kill this one before the other one gets here. Okay, you next. Oh, hello. Sure. Who's next? You. Lizard is not acceptable. Wouldn't call what they're calling a lizard, but that's just me. Okay. Oh, there's... What the heck is that? What is happening? There was something happening. What is... Oh, there's a Hydra. Okay, that's nice. Hold up. How pretty is this Hydra? I can't get a good sight on it. If I go up here, can I see the Hydra, Bella? Can I get up there, please? Nah, not gonna let me. Hello. Oh! Excuse me? Okay. And we're back down here. Okay. What just happened? I was like, oh, there's a guy behind this door. Let's bonk him through the door, because someone taught me earlier if I could do that. And then he just one-shot me. Let's try that introduction again. See my souls in the distance. I was human, for a short moment. Okay, let's go grab our souls. Hopefully I don't get killed through the door again, and hopefully I'm not being followed. I wish I could get a better look at the Hydra. I wanted to stare at it for a bit. I like dragons. I know, right, big surprise. The Kobold likes dragons. Hello. Can I kill this guy through the door? That's an openable door. What is he doing? Can. Can? Hey, dude. You, like, gonna poke yourself through the door again? There we go. Be super careful about this. You can get closer to the Hydra. Okay. I mean, I can get close to the Hydra, but can I get closer to the Hydra without being shot by water? Where's the guy? Dude. Hello. Where'd he go? He's still alive back there. I know he is. There he is. Still behind her? He went over to the right. Yeah, no, he's not there. Oh, that was close. Hello. I'm so glad he's too stupid to open that. This is a new method for me to dealing with this guy. Oh, jeez. No, 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 that was close. Right, where is he? Got him. Apple's ring, okay. I have no idea what that guy looked like, but I sure had a good duel with him. Nice fight. GG. What's this do? Boost maximum equipment load. Hold up. Will this let me... Can I now do like a regular roll? I can regular roll. I'm light. I can dodge. I can do other stuff. Amazing. Oh, we're back in Undeadburg? Really? Where are we? Wait, is this the watchtower that leads up to the Taurus demon? Hold up. What's this? Imminent death. I'll be the judge of that. What is up here? What could possibly go wrong up here? I don't like that door. What's behind that door? Something is behind this door. Suddenly the guy blasts out the door with John Cena music. Okay, there's just a dude. Oh, okay, so this just leads up to... We're back here. Okay. Let me go, like, use the bonfire, and then I'm gonna take a quick break to go get some food. Because, like, it is currently past 7 o'clock, and I was poked about the fact that food was here, like, a while ago. Oh? Get out of here. And you. Let me in. Sound peachy. Oh. Right spot. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to protect myself from being attacked whilst I'm AFK, because that's happened before, by quitting the game, and I'm going to do a quick be right back. I'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm just going to go get some food. Be right back, and enjoy this music in the meantime. Hi, it's Luna, aka your local kobold, and I'm back. So yeah, just gonna continue some more Dark Souls. We would if my controller was turned on. It turned itself off because I went to sleep. Hi, Tizzy. Hello. Boy. Okay. Didn't we have two effects on ourselves beforehand? Like, oh right, I took the poise ring off. Right, I was just like, where's the second one gone? I took off the wolf ring. I mean, to be fair, the wolf ring is probably more useful for us than the blue teardrop ring, but the blue teardrop ring has saved us a couple times. It's just, it activates at such a low amount of HP, it's not really massively worth it. But I'll keep it on anyway. This is the wrong way. Not the way I need to be going. Hello there. Oh. I'm getting attacked by everyone at the moment. More Hollow Warrior helmets, more fire bombs. Good, good, good. I should probably equip some fire bombs at some point. I just never use them. Oh. Okay. And we just got you to deal with. Okay. The way back down is this way? Yeah. And we'll head back down here and go deal with the Hydra. Oh. Wait, does that guy respawn if I use the campfire? Try ranged battle. Try stabbing in the back. Try stabbing in the back. Is this guy still alive? Nah, he's permadead. Okay. Just double checking. I wanted to be absolutely sure that I wasn't just going to go straight back into a fight with that guy, because that guy was scary. Yeah, I want to be able to get close enough to be able to look at the Hydra through my binoculars. Oh, I can see it from here. Hello. I gotta stare at the Hydra. Not a very good image of it, but... Oh, it is so large. I need to go fight that thing? What do you mean I need to go kill that thing? It's so big. That's a really big Hydra. And it's already trying to kill me. It is doing its best. Unfortunately, its best is trying to kill me. Okay, you're dead. Oh, these. Hide behind a rock. Feels like a safe place. That's binoculars. I tried to heal by using my binoculars. Oh, there's a message over there. Oh, hello. Oh, it dropped something. Blue Titanite chunk. Okay, so you can farm blue Titanite chunks off these guys. I don't have much of a use for that just yet, but... Oh, it's not trying to kill me. It's right there. Yes. Oh, Lord. Got like snake heads and stuff. That's cool. Okay, this is probably a terrible idea, but let's go fight it. Yeah, this is absolutely a terrible idea. It hit me around a rock. Okay. Oh, and the shots are homing. Of course they're homing. Are you doing magic damage? I'm dead. Okay. Noted. I understand. Hydra is scary. I think I'll go get my souls and then just like leave the Hydra alone. I don't think the Hydra wants to be disturbed. Ah, 420 damage. Just ignore everything, just run past it, it's fine. Yeah, I should probably get these guys now because they're going to start causing me issues. As such. Anything else following? I think that's it. Oh, Titanite shard. That was worth it. Yeah, there's still more guys. That all of you? Still that guy. Okay. He gave up and is walking away, but you still want to go. Huh. He survived the 1 hit point. Nice. Oh, you want me to snack review the Titanite shards? I'll give you a snack review on the Titanite shards. Okay. Titanite shard. Legitimately just looks like a chip of just like obsidian. I'm gonna just go, it's probably like a titanium like obsidian alloy, which means it's probably like really bad to like nibble on because it'll like cut up your tongue and stuff and be really hard to like on your teeth. At the same time, those are really good minerals. It probably has a really nice like metallic flavor. Like, I'm probably gonna give that like probably a C. Like, it's really good if you like have a tough enough what the heck is that shadow doing? If you have a tough enough mouth to be able to deal with the sharp bits and the hardness of it, it's probably a really good thing to like gnaw on and just like feel really good against like your teeth as like a just like a nibbling thing, similar to like gnawing on, I don't know, like licorice root or something. But if you don't have a strong enough set of teeth or like hard enough like mouth or something to be able to deal with the the chunks of sharp stuff, it's gonna hurt you a lot. But yeah, probably a solid C. And the other Titanite shards have like other stuff imbued into them that makes them probably more delicious, so they get like slightly higher ratings at B. Right, give me my souls. Perfect. Some of them are dying. Oh heck, I missed. Well then. A blue flavor. Yes. I feel like twinkling flavor would be my favorite if I were to eat some. I don't know, like, I imagine it being slightly like, either like pop rock or just like, oh, have you ever had, like, immediately the flavor that reminded me of? So you know J2O, like the juice drink that you get in like a glass bottle with a like the metal cap. Yeah, you know the one I do around Christmas? It's got like, I think it's like mixed berry with like edible glitter. That. Yes, Twinkling Titanite officially tastes like glitterberry. Oh no! No, 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 get back here. Give me your loot. Speaking of Twinkling Titanite, you know exactly the one. Yeah, my mum got me like a box of that stuff. Like, was it? I think 2 Christmases ago or something like that, or 3 Christmases ago. And yes, I ended up like saving most of them, but like I had like 2 and then like saved the other like 4 for like later on for like other occasions. But they're so good. It's a shame they only do them around Christmas. At least, like, from what I've seen, they only do them around Christmas. They're really good. Oh. I don't know why I came back here. Like, I really want to fight the Hydra, but I don't know how. Because I can't get close to the Hydra. It's really strong. Like, I don't know, the Hydra just has like really powerful just water blasts that just knocks you back and just... I don't know how to deal with that. But the thing about the Hydra, is it weak to being snuck up on? When you get close, it stops firing water. Okay. I kind of expected that, but if it's doing that much damage with a ranged attack that it's supposed to use to get you away from it, imagine how much damage it deals with its melee strikes. Oh, that sounds scary. You know what? We have an alternative route. I don't have to deal with this Hydra. I can ignore the Hydra. I can go down the bottom instead. Where is it? There it is. It is scary, but it's also your opportunity to attack. So it's sounding like very similar to a couple fights in Monster Hunter, or one of the fights in Guild Wars. Like, it gives me big vibes of what's it called? The undead dragon that you fight in Sparkfly Fen. Can't remember what it's called. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. You're speaking my language. Tecatl, yes. Because, like, you have to stand in, like, a specific spot to not get hit by its ranged attacks, and then, like, balance around other stuff. Also, these guys are cool. Oh, these guys are dangerous. Oh, you are so cool. You are so hecking strong, but you are so hecking cool. Guild Wars 2 is one of your main games. Same. I really want to get into raiding on it, but like, like my party that I was raiding with got like really burnt out because we were really struggling with like some of the early raids. I was maining a Lack Brigade as like an off healer for the raid. I did not roll in that direction. Thankfully, I'm still alive. Okay, the range of that's not that bad, so I can just back away and heal. You're not a raid guy, but I know some people do. I mostly do fractals. Fractals are my main thing in Guild Wars. Dead. Nice. Oh, these guys are so cool. I like these things. They may also teach raids. Yeah, like, I was, like, working with someone else to try to teach raids to, like, our party. Like, a friend of mine who was, like, organizing the raids and stuff. It's just... she basically took on way too much workload to teach all of us, and then decided, like, nah, I'm not doing this, because she got, like, massively burnt out from just everyone really struggling and playing, like, unoptimal builds. Should I even do more things in Guild Wars 2? Just generally I've been forgetting to even top play. Yeah, I've been not even taking place in the Halloween festival. I haven't played Guild Wars 2 in like a year. I just got massively bored of it, to be honest. They weren't offering anything. And the new expansion pack doesn't look worth it. Did you just kill yourself? GG. But yeah, the new expansion pack doesn't fill me with any, like, excitement or anything. I've looked in it, I was like, I don't like the new classes. The new area looks kind of cool. There's not really much going for it. Thanks for the humanity. That was really underwhelming. I mean, for me, the expansion has fishing, so I'm good. Yeah. Like, we were, like, teased about getting some underwater content in the new expansion, but yeah. Like, the classes so far they've been revealing just feel like multi-classes. Like, you've got Rogue who does Necromancer stuff, and then you've got a Ranger who does Revenant stuff. And then you got a Mesmer that kind of acts like a elementalist, almost, but not quite. Oh, that's a dragon's paw. Are you alive? Oh, Jesus, that dragon alive? I'm gonna guess it's not alive. That doesn't look like it's alive. It's alive! No, 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 no! Mean! Oh, oh. Oh, you are cool, but that was really mean. It seems the expansion is kind of a vacation expansion of minigames, and I'm fine with that. Yeah, the new specs appear to be minoring other professions. Yeah, like, I don't know, I kind of had like a big hype for like something really cool with the expansion, but I'm just not seeing it. That looks dangerous. Okay, noted. I'm going to leave you alone now. I want to get that item though. I could just range it. I'm gonna range it. Let's see. I might need this. Where are my fire things? Yeah, let's get some fire bombs. And I don't need this. Yeah, I'll eat a green blossom. Right, let's eat a green blossom. Grab our fire bombs. And then just like... Did I get it? I didn't get it. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I can hit it from here. It also barely takes damage from this, but it is taking damage. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Oh, this is so cheesy. Are you seriously going to let me do this? NG is getting a mace with something I obviously wanted, so this is kind of my expansion maybe. Yeah, if you get mace, it's a really cool mace skin that makes sense for them. I can't remember which one it was, but like, a friend of mine was playing engineer and really complaining that they couldn't use a specific mace that felt like an engineer mace, but they couldn't use it. Yeah, my main when I'm not doing like, serious gameplay in Guild Wars was Herald Renegade. No, Herald Revenant, I mean, sorry. And I did like, Glint and Centaur. Yeah, legendary mace. I was working towards a legendary shield, but like, I ended up not finishing it. I was trying to get Shusha do. It was really difficult to do. I got, the bit that comes before it, but I didn't manage to finish the whole thing. Oh, hey, Phaelia, how are you? Oh, I'm out of fire bombs. Ah, heck. Hold up. I got this. I know what to do here. I'm going to grab a light crossbow and a bunch of crossbow bolts. And we're going to shoot it. Oh, it's regenerating. Screw you, dude. How close can I get it to dying? I did not want to roll here. Is it dead? I did it! I got a cool shield! Yes! What's it do? Greatly reduces fire damage. Nice! I think mostly just need to farm resources and get more mystic coins. Yeah, I needed more, what's it, clovers and other stuff for it. How tall am I? Hold up, I have an answer for that. You want to know how tall I am? I am this tall. Like, yeah, I need to stand on books. uh, I'm too short for my desk. Little Bappy. Precious baby Luna. No, you. Yes, perfect target. What? What is over this bridge? Why do I feel like if I jump across here, there's like cool loot over there? Is cool loot over there. However, there's an easier way across. Is that a trap? This feels like a trap. How much do I trust this bridge? They wouldn't, like, make this collapse under you, would they? It's National Throw Short People Day. Oh no. He's 3% taller than the average kobold. Yeah, I'm 2'8", which is a bit taller than the average kobold, yeah. Not a trap. Yeah, I thought the thing was a trap. Do not kick this baby. Kick the baby. Robot, go long. No. I will fight you. Oh, what's over here? That looks like a secret. Illusory wall? Nah. Okay. You're the baby Luna. Good luck. Okay, try luring it out. What is in here? I don't trust that pot. What is that pot? Hello? The pot is dead. What is that? What? What am I looking at? Hello? It's not the pot you should be worrying about. Hello? Death. Try dashing through. That sounds like a bad idea. I want to try fighting these. Are they weak to backstabbing? Will they let me backstab them? No, they won't let me backstab them. Oh. Oh, okay. I see how it is. How fast can you move? About that fast, okay. I missed? You know what? You guys stay there, that's fine. I don't want to fight you anymore. I'm done. Enjoy your stay in this hell that you've chosen to live in. It's fine. Are they still chasing me? Oh, that was close. Nope, they're not still chasing me. Okay. What are you guys doing? Guess where that path takes you. Is it the catacombs? Or does it take me to Nito? I'm guessing it's one of those two things. Oh, that lighting effect when you walk in there is weird. Oh, no, I don't like that. That's... I mean, it's cool, but I don't like that. That means something dangerous is in here. Nope, it's not. Okay. Hold up. I found some, like, high-tier cheese. The lighting effect is a cue. Okay, I got some dung pies. It's dingy and it's dark. I don't know. That just isn't ringing any bells. That feels like a trap. What's hiding behind that? Nothing, okay. But it's mostly it's stank. Okay, there's more of these dudes. I know how to deal with these guys now, though. Yeah, stop roaring and come over and chase me. Wow, they're slow. Come on. Truly for Blight of the Duck. Oh no, it's Blight Town. Okay, thanks for letting me know. I've been to Blight Town before. I didn't like staying there. It was scary. Oh heck. Why does your stick poison me so bad? That was a miss. Oh. Okay. I parry that, I wonder. Okay, dung pie. Got more of these things. Dung pies are actually kind of useful. There's one boss that you can really cheese with them, but we've already killed them. The Capra demon can be cheesed with dung pies. That pot looks weird. Yeah, hey Blighttown. Nothing here appears super dangerous so far. Praise the sun. The sun isn't here. The sun can't save you. What is that? There's something wiggling. What is that? There's a thing. Oh, you're a mimic. I don't trust you. Okay, it's probably not a mimic. Key to New Londo Ruins. Okay. Okay. Something you should approach from behind. Okay. I can barely make out what that even is. Oh, wait a second. I recognize you. There's a bug in this game where you can end up getting behind that thing super easy, if I remember correctly. By, like, unloading stuff, by making the game think that you're falling to death. And you just run behind it, save and reload, and then you end up behind the boss, and then you can just cheese them, because they can't do anything against them. Or am I thinking of a different boss? I might be thinking of a different boss. It's a really dumb bug, but yeah. There's a bug and there's an actual way of getting behind them. Huh. Valley of Drakes. Okay. I think I'm gonna go fight the drakes on the bridge. I don't feel super confident in my ability to do it without dying, but I want to go try. I could dump pipe them to death. That's absolutely something I could do. Should probably eat a green blossom before going into the fight. Yeah, I want to go kill those guys on the bridge. Look at those juicy souls. Bill? This is so fucking dangerous feeling to walk across. Right. Would be a shame if something were to happen to them. Nah, nothing bad's gonna happen. I'm gonna go, like, interact with these drakes and get, like, a really nice encounter with them, and nothing bad is going to happen. See? It's fine. This is not fine. It stopped being fine. Oof. What is this, Minecraft? Nah, this is Dark Souls, silly. Oh, jeez. Oh, heck. What am I, a sussy baka? Heck, 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 heck. Oh, jeez. I have no idea where the closest bonfire is if I die. Get hecked. Okay. I don't feel confident being able to do both of those without Estus flasks. So let's go find a bonfire. Where's the nearest bonfire? It was like up here, right? Oh yeah, the nearest bonfire is literally right here. Why can't I shove the camera inside of the elevator? Weird. Yeah, let's go do a heal and then go back and heck up those drakes. I should probably also repair my armor. I haven't done it in a while. Can I reinforce my armor? Nope, of course I can't. What happens if I... Oh, like, that costs Twinkling Titanite to reinforce? Screw that. I know what I want to reinforce. Where's my sword? There it is. This thing's getting the Titanite. That shield ain't getting my Titanite. I don't even know if it's good. And, like, yeah, it gives you fire res, but, like, who knows how good fire res is? We've seen, like, one enemy that uses fire so far. Well, two. There's also the dragon on the bridge, but, like, yeah. Wait, Luna, do you have any pets? Yeah, I've got a doggo. Well, technically it's like this family's doggo. So, like, I moved in with my boyfriend, and his parents had a dog. Was like him, his parents, and his brother have a dog. So, like, my ad hoc is now also our dog. Right? Fire resistance will be good soon, but right now you're fine without it, I think. Okay. Oh, heck. Nice dodge. Not good enough, though. 0 hits. Nice. Breed. I think they're a water spaniel, I think? Something like that? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a little bit derpy, but he's a good boy. Oh, geez. Slightly electrocuted. It's fine. Okay. Oh. Yeah, he is adorable. He is deserving of all the head pats. Oh. Okay, this is fine. And a boot. Oh, dragon scale. I don't know if a dragon scale is good, but I got one. Wait. Something else just died. What? I just got souls from something dying and I don't know what it was. Wait, what? Wait, what is that? What's happening? That's not me getting souls. What is that? There's something weird happening and I'm not sure if I like it. That's 3 drakes. Oh, got one of them to lure out. Oh, brigand. Okay. We've got some armor. People are rating your messages and give you extra flask charges. Okay. Alright, yeah. Nice. Wait, what are you doing? Backing up, I guess? So do you not want to come down this way? Do you not want to get lured away from your friends so I can fight you easier? Come on. Boop. Okay, that's another one done. Let's drink another Estus flask. Yeah, I didn't realize that that was a thing that you could get extra Estus when people, like, rate your messages. Right. Boop, boop, and a boop. Where is it? There we go, orange soapstone. Great message. Be wary of... anywhere. Right, who's next? You. Great, I've now got Fantokio's boss fight song from Billy Bust Up stuck in my head. You have been nothing but a thorn in my side. Day one. Ugh. The lyrics are stuck in my head so easily. I love the song though, it's great, but like, gets so easily earwigged. Oh, that's not a healing thing. That's a soapstone. And dead. Okay. And just you left. Gonna go fight you over there. As much as I like fighting wyverns on bridges, it feels dangerous. Oops. Heck. I got myself killed. That's gonna suck. I have to go all the way through those again. No. I tried to drink an Estus flask and I continued attacking instead. Big cat. Okay, let's go back. Woo. Oh, that was going so well. Jeez, I nearly died. I was legitimately not touching the ground there for a second and started slipping. Oh jeez, could you imagine this elevator IRL? That'd be terrifying to be on. It moves so quickly. Reduce armor, you're too slow and have few swings. Okay. So... the issue is it's giving me a lot of lightning res, but oh wait, is my lightning res capped at 100? Would this be better? It's still slow, but like... A little faster, yeah. Everything except for the chest piece. I don't know. Maybe this is good? Uh... What else can I use to help me here? Not sure. I think having a better roll will probably be more beneficial. Yeah, maybe. The issue is I've got such, like, a low amount of experience with using rolls. Oh, heck. Fine. Absolutely fine. You got the message after you died. Ah, oof. And yeah, someone was saying about the delay before. I don't know what's happening. Usually, like, the stream is, like, borderline, like, instant of, like, the response time, but today it seems to be a little bit delayed. I'm not sure why. Those messages seem to be coming through the quicker though, which is good. Yeah. I don't know. Beep. 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 Get back my stamina. Ooh. And then finish off with this. I missed. Wow. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, geez, you're still alive. I might be dead. I'm fine. Okay, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. I've just got to get through 3 more. Ah, you F5'd. Yeah, F5 often fixes that issue, because, like, if you have, like, a buffer, you won't usually notice the buffer, because it's, like, further down the line, but then it, like, ends up reducing, like, the, how accurate the lifetime is of the stream for you. If that makes any sense. Oof. No, do not push me off the ledge. Oh, jeez. I'm dead. I've lost, like, so many souls. Oh well. It's fine. I should have leveled up before going there. It's okay. I wish you could fast forward on Twitch when you lag behind. Yeah, you can on YouTube, but you can't do it on Twitch. Yeah, it's okay. It was just 7 humanity and like 50,000 souls. It's fine. There's nothing else down there for me anyway, I think. Like, there's that ladder. I really wanted to see what's up the ladder, but like, at the same time, it's fine. I think I'll just go fight the Hydra. Like, I'm now a lot less scared of dying into the Hydra because I don't have a bunch of valuable stuff on me. So, in a way, getting killed by those drakes was actually like a blessing in disguise. Fine. Yeah, like, I can now be slightly more reckless with my gameplay and, like... I'm still gonna be careful because I want to have, like, good health when I fight the Hydra, but, like... I don't need to be, like, super careful now. I only need to be moderately careful. Also wish you could change the quality on everyone's stream. That would also make things run smoother. Really? Huh. Oh, jeez. Oh, I missed. Nice. It would be poggers if that Hydra would hit this guy with water. You can change quality here, but some people have max quality as the only option. Ooh. Yeah, that sucks. Oh. Okay, I just need to run away from the water and run towards the Hydra. What's that item on the floor? Oh, gee. That was not a roll, but sure. Night armor, okay. Totes worth. It was absolutely worth it to get a copy of the armor I'm already wearing. Ah, that's fine. Absolutely okay. Look at all those heads. These are the faces of evil. Each one you must overcome. Voila, we are off. Hopefully, like, the reference is actually correct and, like, you weren't just saying, look at all the heads. Because otherwise, I'll sound like a complete idiot referencing something that nobody gets. Legend of Zelda CDI is still, like, pop culture now, right? Right? You need an emote of Luna. I need an emote of Luna? There's multiple emotes of Luna on this server. On this, channel. There isn't any of, like, Halloween Luna. Scenario of that dog doing this is fine. Yes! Just on fire Luna just saying this is fine. Won't lie, I zoned out. Oh. Yes, perfect. They all hit him. Oof. That's fine. That's okay. I tried to roll through that, but it didn't work. Interesting. Wait, what? Excuse me? Did I just fall through the ground? What just happened? Well then. I played out most of the time, like, you could tell me something, I'll hear it, but I couldn't say it back to you. Yeah, that's a mood. Text chat is so much easier, because, like, if I end up, like, struggling to, like, get something in my head that someone said, I just reread it, it's fine. Hole in the map. Oh. You'd see, it'd be real nice if the game, like, made it more clear that there was a hole there, because I could walk in that water perfectly fine. It had no indication that there was just, like, drop. I'm gonna be quiet for a bit, joining a Discord call. Okay. Hope you have a nice chat. Okay, that guy's been killed. You next. Just abusing all of this stuff. Why would I fight them when I have a Hydra to shoot them for me? Oh, jeez. Okay, he's dead. Let's go. Oh, jeez. Why are you so heckin' powerful? Yeah, have my souls back. I'm healed. Can you get close enough for me to actually attack you, please? No, that's not what I asked. Ah. Might actually be my least favorite boss in the game so far. Like, most of the bosses in this game so far have been, like, really fun to fight. But this one is just... I don't know, like, range damage? Like, really big, like, projectiles with lots of, like, AoE. And when you get close enough, it does that. With, like, no wind-up or warning. I guess, like, this point in the game, they leaned heavily into the whole, you need to, like, learn your boss, the boss's, like, attack patterns and stuff, but, like, really? I think you saw a path to the left around the pond shore. Maybe. Boop, and a boop. Perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way just to get rid of that guy on the right first. Also, I can lock onto that Hydra from so far away. Get the Hydra to kill them. Oh, all of the projectiles got hit by trees. There we go. And blocking that just doesn't work. Like, sometimes you can block it and it works really well, but most of the time you just can't block it. Oh, I see the ledge now. That ledge is really unobvious. Okay. I managed to get a hit in. I have a singular bit of damage on it. If there's a pathway or if it's just gonna make me die. Oh, jeez. I am so slow in water. And that's dead. Well, I can get this Hydra, totes. I got this. Like, at least there's like a bonfire literally right near the Hydra, but ah. just realised the Hydra doesn't have a boss health bar. That thing isn't considered to be a boss. That's interesting. Like, of all the things around here to be considered a boss, that seems like the most obvious thing to have a boss health bar. Yeah, like that. Sometimes I can block for hits, and other times I can't, and I don't understand how or why it works. And there's not really any indication as to why it works when it does. Okay, you're dealt with. Maybe you need a little more range. The halberd damage still holds. Maybe. The halberd is very small. I would probably need to upgrade it first. And I don't have the souls to do that anymore. And there goes all the souls that are on the floor over there. Oh well. It's fine. I got this. I can do this. Yeah, oof indeed. Like, is it doing magic damage or is it just straight, like, physical damage? Because I can't tell. No idea. Right. Oh! That didn't go to plan. Neither did that. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. It didn't kill it anyway, but like, that was what I was trying to do. More blue Titanite. No idea what I do with it, but I got some. Oh. Okay. Oh. I tried to dodge that and did a really bad job of it. I think I'm safe behind this rock, right? Yeah, I'm safe behind this rock. Right, let's do this. Oh, jeez. I think I'm dead. Nope, I'm fine. Okay, I got a hit in. Okay. I can block a Hydra. That is apparently something I'm capable of. I cut a head off. Oh, do not fall off the ledge. I got so lucky there. One of the heads knocked me backwards. Okay, I got this. I can do this now. All of the heads are going really far away from me. It's doing a really bad job of trying to hit me. Yeah, like, none of those are going to come anywhere near me, which means I'm going to struggle to hit it, and it's going to struggle to hit me. Yeah, I'm too slow to be able to get that. Interesting. There we go. I missed. Okay, I got one of the heads. There's another head. Okay. It tried to shoot at me and failed. I'll get down here. Okay. Gonna try and hit me again? Did I get it? I got it. It didn't kill it, but I got it. Oh, it did kill it. Yes! Oh. Dust Crown Ring. What's this thing? Grants extra sorcery castings but halves your HP. Okay. I got a dragon scale. What's a dragon scale used for? Reinforced dragon weapons. I don't have any dragon weapons. The demon Titanite is used for the weapon I'll get from that soul. Fine Ember. Blacksmith weapon ascension. Oh! Hold up. I know exactly how to use that. We need to go back to the blacksmith who was in the place near Sen's fortress. I think this is the fastest way to get to him, right? Yeah. Yeah, because this will take us to Undeadburg, and then we can just, like, travel past the dragon. Will I run up all of these stairs? So many stairs. Yeah, if we go back to the blacksmith, we can use that to be able to, like, put extra, like, is it ascension slots or, like, attunements or something onto our weapons? Something like that? I can't quite remember the exact wording of it, but, like, yeah. I can, like, do further upgrades on my weapons to do fancy stuff with them. If I don't die on the way there, that is. Should be fine, I just need to go sit at the bonfire. He just disappears whilst trying to kill me. We probably don't have enough souls, which is going to be slightly painful to find out, but, you know. I could try and kill the dragon. Nah, that's a dumb idea. I was just like, I do have, like, one shield that gives me dragon damage, or the fire damage, like, resistance, and I do have, like, a dragon right here that deals fire damage that I could kill, but nah, doesn't sound doable with my current skill level. Get out of here. Any of you drop any humanity? Nope. Humanity? Someone put a message over the top of my message. What's it say? Humanity. There's just two in the middle that just say humanity. Be wary of enemy. Enemy ahead. Ember. Right, praise for sun. That's nice and all, but can I please, like... Can I use this, please? I want to use the bonfire. Please let me use the bonfire. Why can't I sit at the bonfire? What's stopping me from using the bonfire? Is the dragon still here? No. The bonfire's just broken. Oh, wait, what? Okay, suddenly I'm allowed to use the bonfire. Okay. Yes, I understand. Bonfires aren't always functional. And before the bonfire turns out to be a mimic. Praise the sun. Okay. You? Nice. Oh, Titanite shard. Yes, please. Like, these guys dropped so many Titanite shards. Like, this is where I basically got most of my Titanite shards from, just farming these guys. Now you. Okay. Beware of eliminating one at a time. Skeleton? Hello, blacksmith. What's this say? Tight spot. Yes, you're right. Amazing trap. Is it this bonfire? Reset our spawn point for some reason. Okay. An amazing chest. Blacksmith ahead.
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Okay.
Well, thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see. I'll be seeing you then.
Right, so then... If I talk to you again, will you make a comment about the, other, like, soul I have? Because that thing looks good.
You seem to need any... Most weapons and armor, but every hunk of metal. If you noticed you can ask a blacksmith. The nice thing about weapons, so pay them.
Okay, yeah, modify equipment. Okay, so I can only modify these. But I need a green Titanite shard to do that, and I've only got blue ones. Okay. Wonder what I can do to them, though. So they need to be at +5 to do that, then? From what I'm looking at? Like this elite armor, for example, requires large Titanites, and I don't have those. Also can't buy them, which is slightly annoying, but that's fine. Right, repair. Repair everything. And... I wonder where I use that soul I got, because I got something that can apparently be used to make a fancy weapon, but I don't know where I use it.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want.
Where was it? Yeah, this thing, the butterfly thing. Apparently, like, I can use this to make a cool weapon, but I don't know how. Does this guy respawn? Yeah, does he? Nah, he doesn't respawn. Fair enough, wouldn't want someone, like, farming demon titanite from that guy. Where do I even go next? Because, like, I guess I could go to Blighttown or the Catacombs. Those are, like, my two options at the moment. Sudden realization that I might be slightly lost for direction. I could go to Blighttown. I'm sure Blighttown isn't, like, as bad as it sounds. Because it sounds terrible. I did it. I love people just putting those on the floor and just being like, I did it. I have no idea where you are. Oh. This is like the way that leads, like, to the side of... Yeah, that way goes towards Sen's Fortress. And then, like, over here is, like, where we fought a bunch of, like, Skelebros. It's like a detour because, like, the way towards the main place was, like, blocked or something. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. Oh, hello. And you. And lastly, you. Could probably also work out what the alluring skull does, because, like, I've got some, but I don't know what it does. Skull with meekly lingering souls, throw to shatter and spread souls to attract certain types of enemies. Souls are concentration of life, and the life-starved hollows are lured by its power. Not effective for all enemies. Okay. So, like, if I were to, like, equip this, and then go up to the top of the, this tower next to me, and then throw it on the floor, would I respawn the Dark Knight up here? Does that work? I guess I could try, because I can just buy more if I need to get more of them, but, like, I don't know what it does. Like, if I just do this... Nah, it didn't work. Okay. Oh, hello. There's someone else coming up here. Oh, he's fighting the Dark Knight. You got this, bro. I think he died. Well, he's dead. Yeah. Okay, so it's coming up to 9 o'clock. I have no idea which direction I'm going in, and to be honest, I'm pretty tired. I might end stream a little bit early. But this has been super fun. I'm really enjoying Dark Souls. And I'm glad to actually be able to, like, get this far in it for once, because, like, last time I played through this, I was really struggling to get anywhere with it. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream as well. So tomorrow we're going to be playing some Curly Mitts with Badger. Hopefully we'll be maybe getting to the bonus world, if not finishing it tomorrow. And we'll be playing some more Dark Souls on Saturday at the same time. Same time as today, I mean. So yeah, we start at 5 and at 9 like always. But yeah, so as always, I have a Discord if you would like to join. We also have a Twitter, which will have my notifications when I'm going live, and also my schedule, which you can also find on the Discord. There's also a YouTube link in my link tree, which you can find in the About section below. And that will have my videos on demand if you ever want to go watch back at previous videos. And what else? Oh yeah, my Ko-fi and like support links and stuff are on there. Aside from that, good luck, have fun, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!